Bitcoin next target 160k. You wanna know the last information about the crypto world? Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's time to Crypto News, Crypto to the Max with Rodrigo Arnedo, and we are celebrating again this time where Bitcoin makes a new all-time high every day. All-time high 1, all-time high 2. Right now 2,610 from previous all-time high of Bitcoin in 112,000. This is amazing. Maybe you're celebrating with a good beer like this one, or maybe you just feel like in this movie when, well, it's a new all-time high again, again and again, and maybe you are just considering buying more. Here, the meme that you have to watch right now. Please, babe, take some profit. No, I'm buying more. And she cries because if you don't take profits this time, maybe it will happen again as it happened in previous cycles. But probably today you are considering if Bitcoin is going to keep on making these highs or it's going to correct a little bit, maybe, or even go deeply down. Well, I have this chart with trading view. You know, I enjoy making these kind of stupid things. I'm not an expert. This is not financial advice. But if you see the movement we have right now, it's exactly, almost exactly the same we have here and also the one that we had here. So if right now we are about to repeat history, we had this flat uprising movement in the first time and in the second, and is the same one here. So this means that maybe now, maybe we're going to go down to 109 and up to 112 and so on and so forth till around June the 5th when we have the next movement up. Again, this is just speculation, but I'm sure that you are enjoying all the information you can have to make your decisions. Remember previous videos, watch them all. We are expecting kind of 10% rise for Bitcoin that would bring us to 150k. And today I have more information that provide us proof that this might be the case. Like for example, the golden cross that we are going to have today in the daily chart for Bitcoin. The last time we corrected a little bit, like 5-6 days, and we started going up again. Previous time was more, as we were talking right now, a steady upwards tendency. So yeah, we'll talk more about this golden cross, but of course something you need to take under consideration. As these thoughts from Stock Money Lizards, he believes that due to Fibonacci and mathematics, Bitcoin should go to 160k. That's his path, but he is warning us in this tweet that it's not going to be like a straight line. It might be, but probably it's going to go up and down, and up and down. And you know how Bitcoin behaves. So he's trying to advise us not to FOMO into all-time highs. That probably the moment for buying is not here anymore. Maybe you are dollar cost averaging and you don't care. Well, that's okay. But again, it's dangerous to FOMO into highs because we are going to have corrections. The idea here would be to wait right now. You didn't do your homework already. You have to do it. But now you can enter the market. According to this theory, you have to wait for a correction. It would pay off being patient right now. And remember, talking about price speculation, our crazy theory, not that crazy anymore, that every certain time, like 224 days, Bitcoin was making 100% rise. We dedicated a full video to this crazy theory of mine, and it seems that we are going to do that. So if that's the case, maybe it's not, maybe it is, we still have to go up 27% in these 100 days. So from here to November the 10th, Bitcoin has to hit, if this is true, 142k. And we projected, if we are going to do the same as we did in the best moments of these cycles, 155. So that 160 is not crazy whatsoever, in my opinion. Remember also that we were trying to predict when was it going to happen, and it seems that it's going to be soon enough, according to these two paths, the blue and the orange one. We can be around 135 just this week, next week, something like that. And also with this chart, difficult to watch, but remember we were telling you that it was the same situation in 2016, 2017 with these 200 and something cycles. And that if that was the case, the way to the path was 238 days in a banana green mode. Well, if we go to the chart right now, this is the one that we worked at that time. Remember this one? We are following this projection perfectly. Not the one with the same strength as it was in 2017, but the corrected that I used. And it's been amazingly accurate right now. Smash the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to prize me because of this. And if this is the case, we're going to be in 120K as soon as beginning of June. And then we are going to be in 142 by August. So this goes against the idea that we are going to go down in the summer and we are going to end the year in 230K. We'll see about that. That would be amazing. This is the monthly chart, and you can see that we still believe that we might be at this point of the cycle where we still wait for the banana mode to explode finally into December of this year. We pray for that, and we watch news out there, good news like this, that will bring us there. Major US banks, including JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Citigroup, and Wells Fargo, are exploring to issue a joint crypto stablecoin. That's said by Wall Street Journal. And also, more and more companies coming into crypto. 800 Group bought 4.39 Bitcoin and became Sweden's first publicly listed Bitcoin treasury company. So yeah, maybe you are considering right now to do some crazy stuff with your money, like have some stairs that have fish on it. Well, I would recommend you to be prudent, but do as you please. Remember that we still have a gap in $91,000 and that we have still charts bringing us to the idea that we are going down. Watch previous videos if you want to know all about that. Today we celebrate that Ethereum went up from 2,700 with Vitalik Buterin, but we went down and we are breaking this line that I didn't want it to. So we'll see if Ethereum is able of pulling back again and up again, or it's going to go south from this point. The bubbles are mostly in the green, and we are so happy that hype is in this 11% rise and is making a new all-time high. I'm going to tell you everything about that. But first, I think it's good to consider if you believe we are going to have a classic bull run cycle as usual or not. Some people believe it's not going to happen. The classic bull run cycle means that people come into Bitcoin, then they go into Ethereum, and then we have the alt season. Now, as retail is not coming into the market, people believe that institutions are coming just into Bitcoin and they're holding their Bitcoin, and that's that. What do you think about it? Might be true, maybe not. I believe that we are going to have something similar as usual. Why? Well, because those institutions are going to repeat the cycle themselves. I think they're going to come into Bitcoin, but I believe BlackRock, Fidelity, and all the others, they're trying to get as much Ethereum as they can. And also you can see institutions and companies, you can see World Liberty Finance and some others that are pushing for buying Ethereum, L1s, L2s, so on and so forth. So yeah, I believe the cycle is going to be, I believe the alt season is going to be there soon enough, and then retail will come also and they'll buy like crazy because they will feel like they miss out the opportunity for becoming rich, and they will come trying to find the next 1,000K X, 1,000X to go because they want easy and quick money. So what do you think about that? Leave a comment below. Stock Money listeners again advising us not to FOMO into altcoins, into all-time highs. If you are FOMOing into altcoins, he says, remember that Bitcoin is Bitcoin, but altcoins, easily might go to zero. So yeah, careful with them. And if you want to choose some of them, well, I believe that Hyperliquid and Sui, those are one of the best. I told you long time ago. I told you that I had some info from a friend. He said that those were going to be in the top 10, and they are all the way there. 13 and 14 right now for Sui and Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid is in an all-time high. It broke the 33 that we wanted to break and broke the previous high. So right now it's at 36. Good for the people that bought Hyperliquid when we created 1 month ago that video. Just 6 referrals. You have the link in the description below. So that means that just 6 of you did bought some of this. Well, congratulations. And maybe you are still not too late. Use the link in the description below. Thank you very much. But do not be fooled by commercials like this. You need to understand that AI is now so powerful that you can believe that Hyperliquid is sponsoring this team, but it's not the case. This is fake. Can you tell this is fake? Probably you can't. So again, I'm using this video to remind you that you can trust now the news you find out there. Scammers are gonna scam. Be careful. And hackers are gonna hack. In fact, my second favorite, I don't have any of it and I'm FOMOing big time. Sui was hacked. Sui's biggest liquidity provider hacked for 233 million, causing Sui-based tokens to plummet. So it's not Sui itself, it's like the Uniswap of the Sui ecosystem. This decentralized exchange was exposed. It's called Cetus. And now, well, they froze the accounts. We still need to know more about this. Some believe 200 millions are drained. Some believe it's close to 400. They are frozen those addresses. They are giving it back to Cetus. And again, we have information that the hacker is buying Ethereum. Also, that Cetus is into talks with this hacker, trying to stop the drain. We'll see about all that, and we'll see also about the controversy. People saying that now Sui is demonstrating that it's not decentralized because they froze those funds and it's not okay. So is the controversy of Ethereum Classic all over again? Story just repeating. People saying that there was a vote, so it's not exactly that they decided that, but they asked the community and they voted to freeze the accounts. Any case, what do you think about Sui? I'm watching this 12% drop, and I believe it's a good sign for Sui because it's huge what happened and it's dropping not a lot. So I see a lot of interest on Sui that I believe I will buy a little bit, maybe just 50 euros when it goes to 2.4. If that's the case, that would be a 41 retracement. And well, I need a little bit to stop FOMOing like crazy. As I did buying Trump that is going down after yesterday dinner as we expected, as we projected. And people are saying that that meme coin dinner was disappointing, that the speech was whack. I find it difficult to find even some information about it. They say that, well, it was not worth it, that Donald Trump say nothing that you don't know about it. And it was just, well, a lot of crypto bros sitting there trying to sell you their meme coins. It's true that Donald Trump danced a little bit for you there, but well, seems that he didn't make a great effort. Some music was played there live, and maybe that was okay. And Justin Sun is the one that created the best video. And interestingly enough, you can see that there's no Trump, real Trump, there's no him in the video. People making fun of that. So it's Trump's dinner, but seems that he was there like for 5 to 10 minutes. And he just left. The assistants were awarded with a special watch called Trump something. So yeah, this represents some of the darkest part of the crypto world, but still, we celebrate a pizza day. Remember, right now it's 1.1 billion per pizza, per slice, 137 million. If you want just the crust that is tossed in the trash, well, that's $21 million right now. We'll see next year. Some memes out there. One pizza, please, said this guy in 2010. It costed 10,000 Bitcoin. Right now in 2025, you can buy 70 million pizzas for just one Bitcoin. Amazing. As crazy and amazing is that CNBC is saying that it's just the beginning, that retail is not there. We're waiting for them. They're saying this on TV, so maybe CNBC and things like this push Bitcoin price up and retail comes. And interestingly enough, remember, we have this prediction from Sototsun, something like this, some time ago. And he said, did you watch that? In Bitcoin Pizza Day, Bitcoin was in one digit on 2011, 2012, but then every 4 years, we have three numbers like 439, 241, 523, and 139 in the first one. Then four numbers, 4 digits, and then as for today, 5 digits. Being the idea that in 2028, we are going to have another digit, the $1 million for Bitcoin. Some other altcoins, we can talk about AVACH. They have big news. FIFA teamed up with Avalanche to launch a custom L1 blockchain. Do you believe Avalanche is going to be one of the huge ones? The next bull run? I believe so. Leave your comments below. And again, remembering to be safe out there, SafeMoon CEO Brandon Coroni has been found guilty of securities fraud, wire fraud, and money laundering, according to this Twitter, and he faces up to 45 years in prison. The idea is that he was found guilty of misleading investors, diverting millions into SafeMoon tokens for luxury purchases like homes and cars. Again, careful out there, be safe. This week, we are talking about our partner on TimeGame. It's a very nice cold wallet. I have mine here with the 3 cards. And thank you everybody for the comments you are leaving in the section below. Remember that you have a 10% discount if you use this promotion. And for the next days, maybe it's free for you because there's a draw for 30 of the buyers is going to be free. So use the link in the description below, buy the 3 targets cards, maybe 2, but I would recommend you the 3 of them as you are recommending me them in your comments. And you are saying that the thing with this one is it's very convenient, but it's very easy to use. So probably a very good idea for beginners in this case. Maybe if you are a heavy user, you like to use a more complicated one. Remember, you have the link in the description below. Also to coin tracking with a 10% discount. You are running out if you want to do your tax report in countries like Spain. And remember that we have this month this special promotion. If you use the free account and you type coin tracking in a comment below and you use the second and third letter of your username, you are eligible for an upgrade to Pro, or from Pro to Expert, or from Expert to Unlimited. And yeah, you just have to do that this month. Thank you for using the link. You have all these advantages and now more participating in this draw. We said goodbye today with this classic cat, the banana mode, as Bitcoin keeps on going higher. And remember that we are watching the market. We are just researching more information right now so we can share it with you here in the next show. Rodrigo Nido, Noticias Bitcoin, Crypto News, health, money, love, pouring in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!